Whoa, welcome back to Geekshow Arcade.
Yeah. Stop. There's nothing else that matters this week other than Silksong is real. There's new content. There's a video. And by the time you listen to this, I'm sure you've seen the release trailer already. I haven't seen it yet. I could be more excited.
Would
it's
you not even
happening
as a story, Lando?
Yeah, that was your only story in the notes.
Wow. And you
That
didn't
was
even do
I'm
it.
so excited. I can't even stop myself.
All right.
What does he call that? Premature
Podcastulation.
Premature explanation.
Oh, good one, Tony.
All
Our
right.
host.
I'm Tony, Quad T. Check me out on
Why must you do it
Blue
wrong?
Sky or on other Geek Show podcasts that are a lot of fun. And we got Owen right here.
Hey, what'd you call me? Top dead center. I think I
Top
like
Dead
that.
Center.
I think that should be. I'm getting close, but I think I want that to be my new nickname.
Owen TDC.
Yep,
Top Dead
TDC.
Center.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm all about timing, and I know that at least Twyman got that joke. Follow me on Blue Sky. Matt, I don't remember what it is. Morty at 80 something. I don't know.
Who cares? It's Lando.
It's Lando. I'm so excited. I literally only care about one game in my life anymore right now. If you haven't guessed, that game is Silksong. It's coming. It's real. I hope by the time you hear this, we have a date. We're recording 2 days before. There's 2 tomorrows till Silksong.
There has been no announcement.
They showed new video footage
There's
of it
been
in
an
the welcome of
announcement
Gamescom.
of an announcement, Lando.
Yeah.
So we'll
This is a
see.
trailer
Yep,
of
that
a
means-
trailer.
Oh, it's gonna announce it's got a year delay.
When you have been in a complete lack of information for the past 6 years, Jarron,
You know what?
you'd be
Hollow
excited about
Knight
it too.
isn't even that good. I have tried to play that game so many times, and I
boy.
love Metroidvania games. I've played a ton of them.
How do you not like it? How do you
fine.
not like it?
Well,
It's
for
literally
one-
one of the best games of all time.
The art is boring. I hate the mechanic.
I don't know.
of-
You could get a bigger reaction than you already got.
I hate the mechanic of dying and losing your crap. That always
That's
sucks in a
roguelite
game.
stuff, man. I hate that.
I
about
know.
roguelites.
The combat is uninspired.
It's
The platforming is uninspired.
You
How do you inspire those though?
Play
No.
Some way
Ori.
that isn't the way.
You know,
that
Play
Ori?
Ori.
Jarron, we
Will-
can't.
Will of the
no
Wisps?
more.
Forest,
No
and
more.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Those games are amazing. That's how you do Metroidvania.
You like Ori better than Hollow Knight?
100%.
Who are you?
And that's the only introduction Jaron needs.
Yeah,
Lang?
that's Jarron. Hey, it's our correspondent from the West.
What's up, guys? I'm down here in the goth level with Jarron in the dark rooms.
You guys like it down there together.
Yeah,
do.
we do.
I like it in the dark.
Reporting live from Seattle. Find me at Skyfire Riser. Come hang. Yeah, come check me out.
All right, very cool. Let's see. This is, in case you hadn't noticed, Geek Show Arcade, where we talk about games and game-related things. We have a big fat load of announcements from big fat load.
Oh, boy.
Of
Oh, boy.
announcements
Gamescom.
from Gamescom.
Careful.
I know.
Nothing else matters.
Most of the stuff that we have here is also related to Gamescom that we have for separate articles, so we'll probably hit a few of them as we go through the general Gamescom announcements. But I think we should lead with probably the most exciting thing
done
that
that.
they showed today. Wasn't
Already
that
done that.
Silksong? It was the new trailer for Fallout Season 2.
Oh,
Hot
That was
dang.
very good too.
I put this.
Very,
I
very
put this
good.
on there, right? This
Yep.
is one of mine. I
Yep.
put this on here because I waited all day to watch it. I avoided it on social media, and I watched it, and it is fantastic. I just
It's
It's
gotta
so
say that.
good.
It's so. It nails everything about the color palette, about what everything you think of that's good.
Are there season 1 spoilers in it?
in the no.
No.
A little bit.
Okay.
A
Not
little
really.
Jarron.
maybe character spoilers, right?
it's
Like-
more-
Last I saw, the Red Skull character was trying to kill
The goal.
Well, that's
the-
what I was
the
going to
girl.
say. It's more that it spoils something that you were probably pretty sure was going to happen anyway. By
I
the
didn't know
end
that
of
was
the
going to
season.
happen. I know nothing about Fallout.
So it may be
This
a little
is
bit of the character
storytelling.
growth because she's super kind of naive and hopeful in the first season, and
Yeah.
she seems less so
Yeah,
in this
that's true.
in this trailer.
Jarron, did you not watch it yet?
No, we've seen a couple episodes.
It's good.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
so
man.
good.
It's so good.
I'm gonna go watch it again. Actually, right now.
I'm rewatching it before season
Do
2
you
for sure.
do you feel like they did what's the red guy's name in the show?
The Ghoul.
I know Walter
Walton
Ghoul.
Goggins.
Goggins.
Walton Goggins, I knew that, but like, what's his name in the
Ghoul.
Oh, they just call him the Ghoul. I can't
Oh,
remember
okay.
what his old name
Uncle
was.
Baby Billy.
Uncle
Oh, yeah.
Baby Billy is what it should be.
Yeah.
Carry that over to all of his characters.
I feel like
Seriously.
they did his makeup like really good in this season. I mean, like better. I was surprised. It looked better than in the first one.
I thought it looked the same because I thought it looked fantastic in the first season
Yeah.
too. But
Oh, sure. I just feel like they did. It was a little bit, I don't know, smoother?
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah, it's 2.5 minutes long, the trailer, and
They have a release date now, right? Like
December.
like
December
15th or
17th?
something like
19th?
that.
Yeah.
One of the teenths.
That's gonna
Go
be a
check the trailer
packed
out.
month with like Stranger Things the last season and
Oh, yep.
wow.
Yep.
And yeah, check the trailer out. They are just the stuff they showed. New Vegas and all of the
It gets into more of the past of
Oh,
how
yeah.
I
Of
mean,
how
and
the
way
war started
the way they
and-
tell the story, the way that they tell the story and his character development from this like advertising cowboy guy to the ghoul, it's so good.
I can't
It's
wait
so
to
good.
see that.
Wait,
And
he
then
was
it-
the advertising guy?
No,
Oh my gosh, Jarron, just go watch the freaking
Dude,
show.
Just go watch the
what
show. You
advertising?
kidding
What
me?
advertising guy?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't know. Which
At the very end of that trailer, Deathclaw.
Deathclaw.
Is that-
Deathclaw.
Yeah.
what that means.
Oh yeah.
Have you not
All
played
right.
these games, Jarron?
I never have. That's that thing.
I'm
That's
never
the
trusting your
thing.
game opinions ever again.
That's the thing that made the ghoul run. Was Deathclaw
Yeah.
A Deathclaw. Yeah.
a Deathclaw?
All right, check it out. It's awesome. Okay, let's see. You know what else is awesome? Something Nvidia's doing, and in this case specifically, they're bringing smooth motion to RTX 4000 cards.
I don't have one of those.
That was the story. Thanks, Tony. You stole it.
Yeah.
They are
Next.
And
slowly bringing more features to the Nvidia app. They are allowing a global DLSS override, so you don't have to do it on a per game basis, which is nice. And then the big one is smooth motion on 40 series cards.
Used to be a 50 series card exclusive.
And basically, this is just a global AI frame gen that will work on any game out there. Like I used it on the Crisis Remastered, which doesn't have frame gen in the game, and it brought it up to like 200 frames per second. It was awesome,
And it looked good.
and it looked great. Yeah,
More frames are
So-
better, right, Jarron?
Always.
always. So those of you who skipped on the 50 series, which was probably a good idea because for most of the models, it wasn't that big of an uplift compared to the previous gen. You got one of the coolest features, so there you go.
I'm excited to use it on the laptops.
Right.
On my laptop as a 40
Same.
series. So
As am I.
very good
I've
stuff.
been looking at those. Jarron, I got a question.
Yeah.
What's the most frames you've ever gotten on a game?
Well, I capped my monitor at 237 because it's a 240 hertz monitor.
Okay.
So, because going past that isn't really helpful.
Doesn't get you
at all.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's something Jarron would do, is to see how many he can get, even though he can't see them. He wants
Actually, I've never done that.
them. Really?
Yeah.
right, why would he? That's his pragmatism.
Because why
would
not?
he- why would he if he can't see them?
True.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, Asus, I need to drop this in the notes here. Oh, it's The Verge. I'm going to use this article anyway. Hopefully, you don't get blocked when you go to
I
click
know
on it.
they went behind a paywall.
Verge
What a
sucks.
load of crap.
They really do. They
Just turn off
They
your
went-
JavaScript and it'll show up just fine.
Anyway, we talked about this last week or maybe the week before. 720 hertz OLED monitor concepts. Well, Asus is putting it out. They are launching a 720 hertz OLED monitor, but it does only apply when you drop it down to 1080p resolution.
That
Otherwise-
is ridiculous.
Otherwise, it's 1440p for 500. I think it's 540. Yeah, 540 hertz at 1440p. So 27-inch OLED tastiness that you can ramp up to 720 frames per second.
There you go, Jarron. More frames.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but less resolution. I
It's a
prefer
trade-off.
a
It's a
nice
trade-off.
mix of resolution and frames.
Yep. All right. Let's also talk about this.
Gamescom?
We're going to get to that one. This one wasn't announced in the Gamescom story that I had, but I think it's pretty freaking rad. Helldivers 2 is getting
Helldivers
together
2.
with who, Owen?
Oh, with Halo. So as they
Sony and Microsoft in an unholy
Can you
match.
believe this?
they can't, yeah, they can't believe that they're.
It's great.
It's got to
They look
be
good.
like. Anyway, it's gonna make a bad joke there, but so yeah, they are getting ODST. They're getting ODST crossover here as Helldivers launches on Xbox, and they're changing ODST's meaning though. So we know what ODST is: orbital draw
drop. Is it ship or shock?
shock troopers.
Shock Trooper.
But in this world of Helldivers, it stands for Obedient Democracy Support Troopers.
Of course it does.
Because as every good soldier knows, nothing is more important than complete and total obedience in support of democracy.
Oh my God.
So you're getting some skins and some guns and some stuff that cross over with Halo ODST. Halo ODST, if you haven't played it, by the way, one of the best Halo games that was released.
Agreed. It's the only Halo game that I finished and immediately just started over again.
Yeah, it
I
was
just
good.
started right back.
What made
into
it so good?
I
It
don't.
was.
It just was. The story was really interesting. It was interesting too having to play as a non superpowered human.
Yeah, and you had to play different, right?
Yep.
You didn't have all the same anti-gravity stuff as much, and the tie-ins to Halo
It was
2,
pure.
right? There were some cutscenes that you saw, like it was a really cool
tie-in to
tie-in.
Halo 3, I think.
Halo 3, yeah,
Yeah.
where you'd see Master Chief jumping across the buildings or whatever, because that's what you were doing in Halo 3, and then these troopers were like, "Oh, Master Chief," like that was pretty cool little side lure, but also seeing just the grunts and like, yeah, Master Chief is the hero because he can push a bomb out of a cargo bay and fly it down into the enemy, but the Marines, it gave me a new respect for Marines. Let me just say that in the regional Halo games, I was not very nice to them. I'm just gonna say that right now. If they walked in front of me, I'd just shoot them. I'd be like, and that,
Wow, that is so Owen.
You're a
I would
terrible
be like-
person.
I'd be like, I mean, this was like my 7th playthrough, but like, I'd be like, don't get in my way. Don't walk in front of me. Don't just pop, because that Magnum,
Get out of the Master Chief's way.
and you can't, and you couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Don't you know who I am?
You know
I
who
tried to
am.
kill Johnson. I tried to kill Johnson so
You
hard.
can't kill
you?
Johnson. He's immortal.
He is immortal. He is protected by plot armor.
Plot
That's
armor.
some strong stuff. I'll
Better.
tell you what.
Strongest armor in existence.
Better than Mjolnir armor.
Yep. So that'll be coming when?
I think they put a release date in here. August 26th.
Oh, that's just next
quick.
It's
week.
coming next week.
Nice.
So it's coming out it's dropping on Xbox. I assume it's coming to Xbox.
So is it
Game-
just Xbox that gets those skins, or is everything?
No,
gets
it should be
skins?
PlayStation as well.
Yeah.
And
it's
PC.
dropping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't dived into hell. I think I might have to with this.
I bought the game
I
when
did
it
too.
and then I never really got into it, and then it kind of fell away from popularity, and I just never came back to it. I think I booted it up and played for maybe 10 minutes, and then
Yeah,
I was like,
I
oh,
played like 2 matches, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then
that's
never
pretty cool.
went back to it.
And then never went back.
So this is a reason to go back, though.
Yep. So fun,
Nice.
fun stuff.
Okay, let's talk about the Gamescom announcements. Boatload of announcements. I watched the whole dang
Silksong.
presentation. It was like
Silksong.
2.5 hours
Goodness.
long.
Wow.
Dang, putting in your homework. Good job.
Dedication.
I know. And we're going to kind of breeze through. There's a lot of stuff that I don't think really we care about too much. But we'll pause. If I say one that you want to talk about, let me know. And I'll just talk about the ones that I am most interested in. They kicked it off with... what is going on? I think it's Lang's
That's Lang. Yeah, that's
computer.
Lang's hot mic.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
It's all right. They kicked it off with something that I'm actually kind of interested in. I'll be honest, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Because the single-player campaign for the Black Ops Call of Duties are pretty good. And this one picks up after Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So you're playing in the future as Alex Mason's son in 3 and continuing in 7, which doesn't really make any sense from a numerical standpoint, but there you go. It looked really interesting, and it's got your, Call of Duty mix of gunplay and fast-paced, movement and lots of guys to shoot. And this one's set in the future, so you get some sci-fi weaponry, etc., etc. Lords of the Fallen 2, if you're into your kind of Souls-like games that has their own flavor, that's Lords of the Fallen 2. Looked kind of
so many
interesting.
Souls-like games nowadays.
I know.
So many.
If I'm being honest, I'm getting a little tired of it, but there's
so many first-person shooter games.
I was going to say there's tons of other
To be
games
honest,
to
I'm
play
getting a little
anyway.
tired of it.
So you can
Is,
never have
is
too
this-
many first-person
is this-
shooters, Lando.
Is this Elden Ring or those Souls
Whoa!
games? Is this an
You're
Elden Ring?
comparing apples to oranges, Lando. You're comparing
apples.
like third-person perspective. You're
I'm not
making-
comparing anything.
Man, you're
You
comparing
gotta-
You can't say there's too many types of one type of
to
game.
a type of
If it
gameplay.
doesn't got another type of game. That's my
Those
point.
weren't even words.
You can have
This-
a puzzle game in a first-person perspective, and
Is
it's
this
not
what
a
I sound
first-person
like all the
shooter.
time?
Yeah.
Is this what I
Okay.
sound like all the time?
I'm not making sense. I'm angry, Jarron, right now. I'm gonna back
Wow.
off.
I think I know what Jarron's saying. You can have a lot of different gameplay styles in a first-person game, but Souls-like
Exactly.
is the gameplay style, and there's just a whole lot of that gameplay style coming out.
Yes. Thank you, Tony.
There you
What's
go.
a Souls like?
Thank
Give
you.
me what is that?
That would be a Dark Souls, Demon Souls,
Elden
Elden
Ring.
Ring,
Third person
third
person
third
beat 'em
person
up.
action
open world.
adventure, twitchy.
It's
you
really
know,
hard, and you
very,
lose all your gear if
harder
you
than
die.
it should be.
So do you feel like this is because of Elden Ring's popularity that this came to be? Like
Elden
this?
Ring and the Dark Souls,
Dark
games.
Souls,
Yeah. But like I said, I put a caveat on that. There's tons of other games still out there to play instead of Souls likes if you're not into those, which I don't tend to get into those very much.
Very true.
So
But there are many genres of games that just really aren't announced too much anymore, like arcade racers,
RTSs.
RTSs, exactly.
Yep.
So we just have a bunch of very, very specific genres.
We got a new a trailer for a new Lego Batman. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. That looks kind of interesting if you're into those games. Dawn of
How
War.
many is that?
Lego or Batman? Lego Batman games.
Batman Lego.
There's been a few, but they also have some just generic Lego DC games as well that feature Lego Batman. So there's been a bunch.
The problem with Lego games is you've played one, you've played them all.
Like a Souls.
They're still fun though.
Like a Souls
Like a first-person shooter.
My
Not
kid,
incorrect. We already established that, Lando.
yeah. My kid loves all those Lego games. Lego Jurassic
Halo,
Park,
Black
Lego
Ops, they're all
Batman,
the same.
all of them.
Like,
blast.
how are they significantly different rather than just a reskinning of characters and locations?
Well, it's
Oh yeah.
That's what I want to know. Because every Lego game I've played has been pretty much identical.
but you play them for the story and the humor a lot of the time.
Yeah. The
Those are what
cutscenes.
the Lego games.
You
are
don't
known
play them for the story because it's the same story that's been recycled a billion times, like Lego Star
No.
Wars, Lego
Like
Hobbit,
they do
Lego
it-
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you
they
play
do
it for the
some.
Hobbit
They do
story.
some.
You play it for the Lord of the Rings story.
It's not new story though. It's
They add some, but the snark they
goofy.
put in with the cutscenes and stuff.
their
that's
spin on
worth
it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's funny.
Dawn of War 4, which is your Dawn of War or Warhammer 40K, I should say, game right there coming out in 2026 on PC.
what kind of game is that?
I think it is an RTS. I want to say.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get into the Dawn of War games very much.
It looks RTS to me.
And most of the stuff they showed off during the Gamescom stuff was like cutscene stuff. So, Monster Hunter Wilds and a Final Fantasy 14 crossover. Onimusha, getting a new Onimusha game, Way of the Sword. That looked pretty rad. Haven't had an Onimusha game in quite a while. Those have been kind of dormant over there in Capcom's.
There was those
Stable.
remakes for 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't. That was mostly just a
Remasters,
visual remaster.
whatever.
We got the Fallout trailer. We got Indiana Jones DLC, which looks really cool. The Order of Giants. And Jarron, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I can't believe you haven't played.
I'm telling you why I'm waiting.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Because they just announced RTX Hair, baby, for Indiana Jones, where
Cool.
they, instead of using triangles to model hair, they're using spheres. So it makes the hair look a lot more natural. Looks more like hair rather than.
Why would that interest me, Jarron?
It interests me.
Just wouldn't.
As
I
a guy
love-
who doesn't have hair, it does not interest Lane.
I love men with great heads of hair. All right.
Yeah, you get a deal.
Oh, well,
Call me a
you heard it here
simpleton.
first.
Yep.
He loves men. great
And
heads of
weird
hair.
thing though that surprised me actually. They announced it for the Switch 2, and it is a heavy game. I'm
Yeah.
very curious how this port's going to turn out.
As am I. Let's see. Oh, this one was kind of weird, not because the game looks kind of interesting, but who is making it. It's called Death Strolling, and it is being made by...
Death by scrolling.
Oh, what did I say? I was thinking of Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Death
That's
by
what
I was like that.
Scrolling.
I was like,
Yeah.
are they
Sorry.
dunking on that guy?
Yeah. Death by Scrolling, and it... Why didn't they put the freaking name of the guy in this that's making it?
Ron Gilbert.
Yeah, Ron Gilbert. He's the guy that worked for LucasArts back in the day. Maniac Mansion was his baby. The Monkey Island games.
Gosh,
you know,
I love this.
that kind of stuff. So that looks kind of interesting.
He's a legend.
He's a legend, indeed.
Yes.
A whole bunch of anime style
You
games.
skipped a big one.
Did I?
Deadpool VR.
Oh, you think that's big?
It could be.
It's VR.
What's
VR.
wrong with VR?
It's not
Half-Life
big.
Alyx is one of my top 2 games of all time.
Great game, not big though.
Are you kidding me? Half-Life Alyx was amazing, and it was big at the time because it was COVID. The only problem with Deadpool VR, looks interesting, but it's only for the MetaQuest line.
Oh, it's not even going to be on PC to stream to
No.
the. I
No.
feel like that's a mistake, but oh well.
Wasn't the last Deadpool game like a 360 game back in the day?
Yeah, it was a classic. They brought it up to the Xbox One as well. I picked it up for Xbox One, voiced by Nolan North, none other than
Oh, I love Nolan North.
none other than Uncharted Drake himself, voicing a foul-mouthed Deadpool. He did a great job. A new game from, and I loved how this was announced. Jeff Keighley basically said, "You guys remember Disco Elysium? Well, here's a game from that team. Well, who's left of that team anyway? Because everyone has pretty
That's
much
what he-
left it."
Oh no!
That's how he brought it up.
He said it in a a more correct way, but that was
Yeah.
what he was saying. Basically, it's from the name of the team that brought you Disco Elysium, and it's
Yeah,
called
there's a lot of crap
lot
that
of-
went down with that publisher
Yep.
and the Disco Elysium team.
a lot of drama.
The team kind of got screwed.
And that one was called Zero Parades. Zero Parades is that one, and it looks kind of Disco Elysium-ish. So, anyway, a lot of anime games. Ninja Gaiden 4 was shown off. That looked pretty rad. We already knew about that one, but they showed off some more stuff. You're gonna play as not as Ryu Hayabusa, but a different character in the universe from a different family, the Raven clan. So that's looking pretty rad. Now, if you want to, you want to talk about Souls-like, the roots of Souls-like games, though, is your games like Ninja Gaiden and games like that from back in the Shinobi. The really hard roguelite. They weren't even called roguelites back in the day either, even though that's how they were. You played until you died, and then you started over completely, and you played until you could get further. But anyway, I'm getting off
That's
my
how
soapbox.
pretty much every 8-bit and 16-bit game was, though.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Silent Hill F got a new trailer. That looks really creepy. You play as a schoolgirl in a creepy Silent Hill game.
No, thank you.
Anyway, new Outer Worlds 2 trailer that showed off the new companions, and they let everyone down halfway through, and the narrator says you can't sleep with any of them. So, but I'm very excited for the Outer Worlds 2. I liked the first one a lot. and its weakest point, unfortunately, was its gameplay. But everything built around that was really cool. However,
the gameplay
now
was decent.
it was good, but it was its weakest link. It wasn't that
That's
good.
funny.
But after having played Avowed now from the same team, I'm very excited for what they're doing with the.
I've
Outer
said
Worlds
this
2.
on the podcast before, but I'm just amazed at Obsidian's output.
They have been cranking them out
Yeah.
the last 2 years or so, and they're continuing to do so. So, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 got some more DLC on the way. They finally showed off some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
How long has this game been?
Oh, like 8 years or longer, and it's traded
cow.
devs like 2 times, I want to say. But
So you're saying it's gonna be awesome?
who knows? You never
be.
know.
Could be.
The
We're not gonna have
graphics
to
look
wait
like
too
they're
long to
from,
find
like, 8
out.
years ago.
We're not gonna have to wait too long to find out, though. It's coming out this year. They had a release date for it that Eurogamer isn't putting in the description here, but it was this year, if I remember correctly, fall of this year.
That is a lot of blood.
It's a lot of blood. I mean, it's a vampire game, so I don't know what you were expecting. World of Warcraft, Midnight World, Ghost of Yotai. They showed some more off for that for PlayStation 5. That looks awesome. Resident Evil Requiem. They showed off a Resident Evil Requiem cinematic.
So this game's gonna
and a
have
little.
full path tracing on PC.
Oh, I didn't read that.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's looking pretty awesome graphically, and it's gonna have DLSS. So it's like gonna be the first Capcom game with like modern tech in it.
Modern.
Well, they've
anti-aliasing.
dabbled in ray tracing before, but
yeah.
it's always been something missing.
Yep. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. I love the Resident Evil games though, so I was already excited for this. And then one more thing at the end of the show was showing off a cinematic for the new Black Myth game, Black Myth Zhonghui.
Zhang.
Zhonghui.
Zhang? ZH? Zh?
I don't speak Chinese,
And neither do
but
I.
it's
Lang, do you?
ZHONG.
I do not.
Yeah. So
Quite
yeah.
the assumption. Yeah, I just look like I speak Chinese. Okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're one of those big white guys that likes Asian culture.
Boom,
There's a
roasted.
few languages in Asian culture.
Just a few.
Well, well,
He took a
think
shot
he's
in the
got you.
dark and he missed.
Yep.
Good try, Jarron. So yeah, that was kind of all the really big stuff shown off at the opening, opening night live of Gamescom. Not a whole lot of new stuff, but quite a lot of updates on stuff that we already knew was coming out. It's good to see. What else? You got anything else on here that was specifically talked about at Gamescom, Owen?
I did not catch Gamescom, actually. That's why I asked the question, not ironically in chat, that it was a slow week.
Whoa, you weren't joking?
No,
Jarron, he wasn't
No.
joking.
I
absolutely
gave
not.
you the benefit of the doubt, and I did
Oh,
LOL
you
to that.
Shoulda- Oh, that's right. You hit me with that millennial LOL. I see. No,
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
millennial? What are you talking about?
that's dude. You can track people's age by whether or not they use LOL or haha in their texting and
Well,
online
I use both. Do
communications.
Gen Z? Do they use haha?
Gosh,
No, but that's how
What
you
do they do?
That's how
I
you
do
know
not.
millennial.
Lol.
You don't do the LOL? Like
I do not.
LOL. Some people start a sentence and be like, LOL, I think that's funny.
I'm
Or
an elder millennial.
I use LOL sometimes.
I use it very
I
heavily.
was
I'm gonna
against
admit it.
it
I do
until
it.
like
Yeah.
my early 30s, and then I just gave in and started using it.
Yeah.
I'm a big
what?
ha-ha-er.
I use
I
haha.
use haha a
mainly.
lot. You know what
Almost
needs
like
to make-
almost like punctuation though. You don't use it. You're not emoting those things. It's kind of like how if you were in a physical social interaction, you'd smile. Like you'd be like, "Oh yeah. That's LOL.
that's fine.
That's haha."
That's my ha-ha.
You know?
You know, it
What
needs
do
to
Gen Zers use? You haven't answered that
Yeah, what
question.
should
I
they
don't
use?
know. I'm not one of them. I think they're all crazy.
but
you got
you're
kids
close to
that
one of them.
age.
Dude, I am no, dude.
Oh, you're not
no,
close to
I don't
them.
I don't stay no, I'm not. They're teenagers, no?
You don't message your
And-
children?
I do not. I do, but in bad Gen Z as an ironic joke. but I talk to them in millennial speak, and they roll their eyes at me because they're the ones that sent me the TikTok that was like, "How do you know if you're a millennial?" And it was like, "LOL," and like it was like samples of text, and I was like, "I've literally, I literally do that."
Are these my texts?
Yeah.
I was like, "How did? Oh, that's somebody else. That's oh, okay. I'm a
Bet.
stereotype
You know,
now."
suddenly this 8 out of
Yep.
10 is making a lot more sense.
8 out of 10 is 8 out of 10 is solid. Ask anyone. That's a would recommend. 4.5
Preach.
stars out of 5. Like that's 8 out of 10.
4 out of 5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What you know? But you know
4
what I
out of
mean.
5, you'd buy that off an Amazon.
That's
but
true.
don't
I like
buy
4 out of
Yeah.
5s.
these off Amazon.
Why?
That's the wrong
Exactly. If you
Amazon.
saw a deal and 4 out of 5 stars,
4
you'd
out
be
of
like,
5.
Amazon, I would hesitate. I'd
you would
look
hesitate
on,
at 4 stars?
I would look on Fake Spot. Have you fake spotted your kids?
No, but I
Fake
will.
spot. Did you see that fake spot's going away?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Better fake spot your kids
digress.
quickly then, Owen.
Better do it quick. Got to get them
Yeah.
figured out.
Hey, Lando, what's the score?
I don't know. Good question. I'm not watching the baseball game. I'm actually doing something else right now.
I can tell.
Are you
So
playing
do we not
Minecraft
trust-
like I am?
Do we not trust Colgate commercials or Crest commercials that say 4 out of 5 dentists recommend?
I said
Tony,
mine
this
too.
is
I'm
going.
happy
Tony,
laying.
this
Is
is
that
going right
not-
back to the lab coats.
Is that not
and the
good
smart
enough?
contacts? 4 out of 5 dentists, probably people named dentist.
What was your dentist's name?
John, dentist.
He was John
Crentist?
Dentist. We found 4 dentists that are willing to to do this. You mean like actual no, their names are dentist.
That's kind of like if you go look at Kentucky Fried Chicken's, KFC's Twitter, they're only following 11 people.
Yeah.
And it's the Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb. So it's 11 herbs and spices.
Oh my gosh.
Whoever decided to
see.
do that at KFC is a
Classic
genius.
though. Yeah,
Genius.
classic marketing though.
Yeah, that's what I would go follow them for that. That's the stuff I love finding.
All right, Lang, tell us about your new controller.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is, as Lando well put it, the most Lang thing he's ever seen. So this is, I'm gonna share a photo of this if I can.
Oh, you don't have it with you?
He's traveling.
He's
He's
in
not going to
Seattle.
take that
Again,
whole
I
thing
forgot my mic
traveling.
and I forgot my controller. Okay, I brought my GDP win, but I didn't bring that. I'm sorry. Okay,
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
That's the more important thing to bring, honestly.
It's true.
it's true.
I
So
disagree.
this right here is just from the 8-bit do site. This is that's not a great photo of it. Here we
There
go.
we go.
This is a leverless controller. So
So it's
An
like
arcade stick is
WASD
what-
with
I was going to say, this. Couldn't you just get this with a keyboard?
no,
Don't poke holes in the story.
like
That
if you, see,
hesitation
here's the thing. I know
makes me
Jarron-
think it's a
Jarron
yes.
Would totally. No, because
That's an Owen no.
No.
Right there.
No, that's you fool. Now, whoever's taking the time to map their keyboard like this, I do not want to go like take out for a drink. Like, sorry, Jarron, but this right here. Thanks, Lando, for laughing at that. So this is what it
I
looks
thought
like.
it was good.
the only last
It
one.
was
It's
good.
a joke on Jarron. That's the only reason.
So most of the
You're
time,
a jerk sometimes.
a arcade stick just
Likewise.
has the joystick with usually about 8 buttons, give or take.
Yep.
The new leverless style, as you can see with the black buttons, are the directional buttons, and then 4 extra buttons with the other 8.
This
Four
reminds me of the
my
keyboard in
brain.
Vim, right? Where you have the arrow keys all in one hand and you navigate that way.
Yep.
What are the blue
And it's
buttons?
kind of mappable buttons, however you want them for extra.
Oh,
You could
okay.
swip them around a little bit. The really cool thing about this that I really like, so up on the top you can see this is made for Switch or PC. So S for Switch, X for PC, and whichever one you switch it to, it alternates the ABXY when it lights up, which I actually really appreciate.
Yeah.
Because I
what he
actually play it on
appreciates.
both with my kids. Yep. It is extremely thin. So I have both this and a regular arcade stick from 8-Bit Do. The like kind of the footprint on this is kind of what I love. It is super. This is a good demonstration of it. It's super thin. Like I couldn't believe it's incredible how thin it is, the footprint for it. I've been testing it out. I've never had one of these before, and it has been kind of a game changer for me. I've looked. I do really well for a little bit, and I'm still getting used to it. But these are really fun, and it's kind of replacing arcade sticks in some venues and in some countries. A lot of folks are moving towards this because mostly for fighting games, and depending on how you play it, you're either better with it, which for me, like for those of you who know, like a Hadouken move is easy, down, diagonal, forward.
Right. I was about
And
to
instead
ask
of
about
moving-
diagonals.
How would you do that on this?
It's think about it. That's just what it is. So instead of moving the joystick 1, 2, 3 different positions, it's literally push button, 2 buttons, and then release, and it's just it's like a extremely fast keystroke. So if you think about it, just literally tapping your fingers, it's very simple. So it's just hitting here, here, and go.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
My old brain, I don't think could learn this.
It's
I bet you'd be surprised. I bet you could.
it's very simple. Like I was like, no, couldn't be faster, but it's a lot faster. So I've had a lot of fun with it. If I were to give it a
What's the price?
score,
How much?
What's the price?
89.
Okay.
Not bad.
$90.
That's the same price as
Not-
2 new Switch controller or
Yeah.
How
Joy-Cons.
long-
And it's
How long did it take for you to get used to it?
Have you ever switched, Jarron? Have you ever switched your button layout in like
Fully-
Halo? It takes about
that's a good example.
yeah. I've done that before, and it took me about 80 games to finally get used to it, like rounds of Halo
Well, it's
multiplayer.
not it's not a button layout because you're going from a joystick to buttons. So it's a
It's like
completely
a whole
different
new muscle
adjustment.
memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% yet. I'll say that. And I've only played it for 2 to 3 hours. I haven't played it a ton, but it's been fun. The one thing I just don't jump as much pressing up, which helps me because I'm always a sucker to jump into attacks. But I love this thing as a build and as a device itself. I think I'd give it a 9. But I'm not quite used to it, so I'm kind of laying around an 8 right now. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. So if you're ever into finding games, I know you're not quite yet, Lando. I'm going to convince you one day.
My whole team plays Smash at lunch sometimes, and I think it's the weirdest thing in the world. Like I just don't.
So I haven't done Smash yet, and I'll talk about this when I talk about my next segment, but the jump button, I'm curious on how I'm going to play when I play Smash. I haven't played with it yet, but I need to. So that'll be my next game I play with my boys on that.
Nice. Cool. There you go. 8-bit do Leverless controller.
Is it Patreon time, Tony?
Not quite. I want to hear about Roblox, and then it's Patreon time.
Oh, man,
Roblox.
this has been bad. I have my negative opinion about Roblox that I've shared before,
Rightfully so. I
and
believe.
Yep.
this last week they have been through the ringer, and just then doubled down
So
and
bad.
then
It's so
doubled
bad.
down some more. So there's a user on the platform called Schlep, and he was groomed as a child and according to him led to a suicide attempt, and he's become a vigilante on the platform, finding and setting up child predators, of which he claims 6 have been arrested, and he shows them on his YouTube channel because he meets up just like a police sting would do for child sex trafficking and stuff like that. Well, Roblox has been taking a lot of heat. I mean, across the country or across the world, actually, some countries have even started to ban Roblox. But they say that they've introduced, to try and allay people's fears, they say they've added a bunch of AI controls to do age verification, blah blah blah. But they're trying their best. They said they're we're
We're trying
doing-
our best, guys.
we're trying our best. Well, there's still games out there, and Schlep, the creator / influencer Schlep, finds these games and then basically preys on the predators. And that he described some of the games in his videos that I watched that were like, one's a hug to pass type of thing where you have to hug another player. One's a shower game where you have to be in a shower.
What?
Nope.
Like
Nobody.
in
Nope.
the
Nope.
Mm-hmm. And of course the platform is modeled towards kids.
Yep.
And
Not only that, there's a whole bunch of like child labor issues too.
all that
like,
too, all that other
all
stuff.
kinds of real bad problems.
Like all
Lando,
that stuff
the
that they
children
did
yearn
before.
for the mines.
Yeah. Well, and you know, all that to say is that when Schlepp worked with law enforcement, you know, so he does call law enforcement, and they did arrest these people. The Roblox banned his accounts, kicked him off, and the CEO sent him a cease and desist order.
Jeez.
they said they claimed he was violating the EULA by identifying or doxing
by-
people or identifying people.
by doxing people and
Wow.
impersonating.
How dare he dox
and-
the pedos, guys?
and impersonating younger characters, like basically lying about his age, and then further, and that kicked it off. Schlepp went off. He went. What's that guy that did the sting on the predatory stuff? He does.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen. So Chris Hansen and him are working on something now. Apparently, Chris Hansen did a quick TikTok about it. That he has talked to Schlepp, and that they are possibly in cahoots.
Wow.
I'm looking at the reviews of Roblox on the Microsoft Store right now, and they're all 1 stars.
Yeah.
And with hashtag free Schlepp, free Schlepp,
Yep.
free Schlepp, free
So
Schlepp.
it's going
Getting
crazy.
review bombed. Good.
Then the CEO gets on social media and posts stuff about. He basically he didn't say Schlepp's name directly, but it was absolutely pointed at him because it came out after they banned his accounts and after the uprising of, the internet, for Schlepp in Schlepp's favor. But it basically says, this is akin to being one of those predators by imitating, by being a vigilante and by imitating people that aren't real. You're just as bad as a predator on the platform.
Hey, you're using the bad guy stuff against them. That's not fair.
You're using fire to fight fire?
That's
Whoa.
you can't do that.
That sounds like we don't need any. We got enough Batman simulators on this platform. We don't need any more of those. Anyway,
Wow.
let me just say, there has been so many legal cases. There are now being studies done about Roblox and the addictive / whatever, because now that it's mainstream,
It's an open loop game that just it reinforces the continual play and it never
Instant gratification.
ever
Yep.
ends.
and so
Most games have an end, right? Most games in Roblox do
Something.
not.
or if they do have an end, or you get bored of it, you just jump to another that's reskinned
The
and
dopamine
whatever.
is endless.
Yeah, and so there's
worse than
studies about
TikTok.
this. There's studies that show what it's been doing to kids' minds and addictive behavioral issues and stuff like that. And that's all be on the point for the CEO to double down and be like, and we're doing what we can for predators. How dare you make us look bad? But
Achoo! Sorry, I'm
Seriously.
allergic to bullshit, guys.
and it gets so bad and I hope South Park does an episode on this. But it's
man.
it's what's the phrase, Tony? He seemed to protest too much.
She
I
doth
think-
protest
Protest
too
too
much.
Right? Like at some point you go, why are you mad, bro? You defensive? You seem defensive. Anyway,
Methinks
Roblox-
she doth protest too much.
yeah. So Roblox not doing good, doubling down. We still don't know about Schlepp's accounts yet. It's hit mainstream. So this article actually came up on MSNBC, which it's never good when you get out into the mainstream.
No.
So a lot of eyes on it now. Once it hits MSNBC or Fox News, then you got politicians that are like, wait a second, I can get some votes. I can
That's right.
I could squeeze some votes out of this.
I smell constituents.
Yeah.
I can sway some people.
Those sound like old and new and young constituents. Anyway.
All right. Well, there you go.
Screw-
Roblox still terrible.
Still terrible. Worse.
Still terrible.
Worse.
It's
even.
worse. It's worse.
even.
It's worse now.
More
the problem
terrible
is,
than ever.
the problem is they're not actually more terrible. They've always been this way. This is just a flashlight on it.
Yeah.
So
Gross.
Yep.
You're
All
sure
right.
pulling in that moolah though.
oh
That's
my
what
gosh,
really matters, right?
That's what matters. They've got kids
Thanks.
That's
spending
why
their
they're so
hard-earned cash.
That's why they're so slow to change anything.
Yeah.
Because
It's
it
a cash
messes
cow.
with their
It's-
model.
Don't touch the money.
Yep.
You know this.
Freaking capitalism. Can we do Patreon now? Speaking
Yes.
of capitalism.
We
Oh.
can.
Did you see that? Did you
Patreon.com
see that?
/.
Roll right into it.
Help Desk Arcade.
Transition.
Oh,
Where you can support us with a couple of shekels if you so desire. Lando's got
Lang.
more information on it.
no, I had
Like,
one
super-
quick story I could do, quick lightning, but we can save it for another day when I visit.
Patreon's
Sure.
the best. Speaking of capitalism,
Oh,
yeah, speaking of capitalism, we're not in this for the money. I want you guys to know that we are not driven by money. Capitalism does not drive us. We're just we are here for a good time, but we do have a few little operating costs, and we do spend the money on things like some random trips to CES to help you guys out. Those of you who can't attend that, or maybe we buy some Thrifty 50 stuff. But typically it goes back into like hosting costs and things like that. So usually it's pretty minimal. However, it's just a way for you to like say thanks. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for providing with some good content. It is not required, but is always appreciated. So let's talk about Patreon. Patreon is broken up into 3 tiers. We have Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Starting at Tier 1 is only $1. $1 a month gets you access to the Tier 1 benefits. Benefits include super secret Discord channel, Patreon-only chat voice, that's a new perk, and the your super secret special RSS feed that is yours, that comes with both shows ad-free early with my favorite show, The In-Between. That's right, you heard it here first. We do 3 shows every week. And if you're only listening to 2 of them, you are missing out on the best one, The In-Between. So go give us $1 so you can listen to The In-Between. Tier 2. Tier 2 is new. It is all kinds of new for $3. Only $3 you get access to all the stuff in Tier 1, which is great stuff. But you also get access to another super secret Discord channel called Owen GPT. This is pretty great. What you do is you come in and you ask random questions. You can ask Owen GPT whatever you want. And during the in-between, we're going to pick 1 or 2 of the best ones, and we're going to let Owen answer them. He did so today in today's in-between, and it was fantastic. Twyman, you're going to want to listen to that one. Tier 3. Tier 3 is another really great tier for $6. $6 or more a month, you get access to the Valhalla VIP super secret special Discord. This is the Discord where all the really cool people hang out, right? So if you ever want to be one of the
man,
really
we
cool
love you.
kids, this is how you get there. You pay to be in the cool kids group. Easy access.
you
We're
wanna
all
be
there.
cool-
It's going to be awesome.
All you got to
Pay for it.
Capitalism.
Capitalism.
You also get your Patreon name shouted out in the air. And here's the real cool part about Patreon. You don't have to use your real name. Use whatever name you want, which really translates into saying, hey, you can make Jarron say whatever you want, because he's the one that reads these things out. For example, last week we had a listener say some bad words in Morse code. Fantastic.
Oh,
There's another good one this
last
week coming up. Just wait
yeah.
for it. It's really good. So yeah, Jarron's going to do that right now for us.
yeah, Jarron.
big
gosh.
thank you to David Broshinsky, Interrupting Cow, Aaron Faulkner, Connor Keesaw, and if the moon were made of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it? I know I would.
I know I would.
Where's that from?
Saturday Night Live. We went over this last week. It's Will Ferrell doing an
You can't
impression
prove that.
of.
Oh, that's right.
I can't
Harry
remember.
Carey.
Harry Carey. Yeah.
You can't prove that.
This is Harry Carey.
Fourth Dimension Craft on Instagram for all your laser engraving needs. Go Chiefs, at least in the normal season. Jason Eatman. How we felt for Snatch. Burninated peasant.
That was worse than last time.
That was so
You did
good.
even worse.
Oh man.
Dang it! I'm trying to make it better. Beat the 8-year-old.
You practically
just-
spaced it out into separate words that time.
Yeah.
I was.
You emphasized it,
dang it.
Jarron. You emphasized it.
I'm just here for Owen's stories. I'm here for content, not a nice tight pod. 10 tiny techies tweak tinkle transistor towers tirelessly. Tony trips tossing 10 terabytes of tacos at the terminal. Kyle TTBS Gary Garimas, Tony the Excel and Power Apps nerd, Pieman Graphics, Purveyor of Fine Geeky Stickers, Chris Gengar 94, Casilo, Eric Steinman, Eric Cruz, in between rating 220. Samus Aaron approves of this podcast. DP making slap documentaries for Twyman. Wesley, a 4.2 trillion market cap, sure buys a lot of black leather jackets. Stuart Lloyd, so I can't get Jarron to say anything I want for $6. 3 out of 5 stars. Needs more James. Need a drink.
All right. Thank you so much, Patreon backers. You are indeed awesome. Well, that's the end of this week. We appreciate you hanging out with us, making it to the end, and downloading our silly little show about video games. Until next time, Lang, thanks for making it. Appreciate you showing up and having some fun with us. And Owen, take us out.
Hey, we hope you care.